Good day everyone and welcome to the video. Today we'll be learning about tonal balance. Simply put, tonal balancing is about balancing the energies across the lows, the mids, and the highs of a song. Just making sure all sides are relatively equal in a way that allows them to communicate with each other better. I have a sample of a beat I made. It happens to be a very good example for this topic. We'll be using our Fruity Parametric EQ2 and a free spectrum analyzer plugin called Span by Voxengo. This is not a paid ad, but I find it to be a very useful tool for my mastering session, and also for my mixing sometimes too. I'll suggest you always load up your EQ first before Span. I've tried it the other way and Span doesn't receive the corrections made by the EQ. I think it's a general rule of thumb to EQ before anything else. So these is a frequency spectrum, this too, same thing on both sides but different functions. I'll get into now and begin by adjusting these settings on Span. Change that to high resolution. Click the settings icon and adjust average time to between 1900 and 2000. Adjust smooth to half an octave. All that's left is to use the visual information on Span to help you see what areas you need to boost or cut using your EQ. If you listen to the song or just look at the information on the analyzer, you can tell this sample is an extreme example. There's not a lot of instruments in it and you can see that represented clearly on the analyzer. Not a lot of information around the highs, so taking that visual information from Span, we can then begin to make adjustments to those frequencies. In this case we'll be boosting to extremes just so you can see the changes clearly. You can visually see the energy increasing from that 1 kHz area. And if I take it back down, the energy drops and so does the volume. Now, I'm boosting extremely just for the purpose of this lesson. Ideally I won't boost or cut beyond the 2 dB range, especially in my mastering session. If I find that I'm having to cut or boost beyond the 2 dB range, I usually just return to my mix session and fix the issue there before mastering, but yeah, that's the lesson. Ultimately, when doing tonal balance, you want to work with your ears to get your song sounding the way you want it to. This is just a good tool to have on the side to quickly show you the areas you may want to pay attention to. You can make the adjustments with any EQ. You can also use multiband tools like Maximus to make subtle adjustments to the song to make it sound better. That's it for this lesson. If there are any questions on this, please leave them in the comments section and I'll do my best to get to them. If there are other production tips you would like to know, you can comment them and I'll probably talk about them in future videos. I hope you learned something useful today. Have a nice one. And I'll see you in the next video.